50 million for slide tackles. We paid 50 million for slide tackles. That's what we paid for 50 million for slide tackles, Wan-Bissaka, and he's done nothing. We drew 2-2 with Brighton. Oli made dumb decisions, playing 5 at the back, giving Brighton the impetus to score a goal, and they went and scored. Like, we're still trying to score at the end of the game. I made the video before the even game has finished because I'm just mad. I'm mad. Like, Oli needs to go. Oli needs to get out of the club. Oli needs to get out of the club. We are not going to do anything under Oli. We're doing nothing under Oli. He can't even score a header. Harry Fat Maguire nearly scored at the end, but it didn't work because his big head, his big fat head can't do nothing. Oli can't do nothing. Honestly, this is all on Oli. This is all on Oli. This is all on Oli. Look, he's acting like it's grease again. He fixes grease. He fixes grease. He's saying it's a handball. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? It's a big players on the field. What happened? Okay, what happened? He jumped. Oh, that's a handball. That is a handball. But the game's over. What happens? What happens? This is unprecedented. The game is over, and it's a handball. Oh God, they're bringing it back. It's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? It's a penalty. We have a penalty. We have a Bruno Fernandes. What are they looking at? A penalty. Well, it looks like Man United are going to have a penalty. VAR about to make a decision, and I'm live just doing this because I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. I don't want to fucking stop, so I ain't stopping. So I don't know the result. Obviously, I was going mad, but I'll still go mad. Same way if we get this last minute penalty, which we have, obviously, because it's obvious. It's a penalty, yeah, okay. Bruno Fernandes. Can you believe it? But the whistle went. Is that even... That's a madness. That's a madness. That is actually a madness. I don't see... I can see that actually how that works, but Oli is so lucky. A last minute penalty. Wow. And Bruno Fernandes has to score this. He has to put it in the back of the net because we need these 3 points. We need these 3 points badly because, I mean, the way we're playing right now, we're not going to win a game in the next 4 or 5 games. We ain't winning. Like, this is going to be the only time we can even get a win on the chart, I think. And Ollie's standing there with his hands in his pockets like a muppet. Like, I can't stand him. This has been such a tactically inept game. Regardless if we scored a penalty, it's been a tactically inept game. The substitutions were terrible. Terrible substitutions. Why did you bring on Bay to go defensive? And he just said, right, okay, here you go, try and score. It's fucking Brighton. Why are we doing that against Brighton? Is he really scared of Brighton? And now we're going to win it with a fluky penalty at the end of the game when the game was already ended. It's just mad. It's just mad. But Bruno Fernandes is going to step up. I think he will score because he always scores. I don't think he's missed. So I can't see him missing, but he might miss. But I doubt it. He's not missing. Ollie knows he's lucky. He knows he's lucky. And Bruno Fernandes to score a top corner penalty. What a lucky win for Manchester United. What a lucky win. How lucky is that win? That is the most luckiest, flukiest win I've ever seen. Honestly speaking. Luck was on our side today. Let's be honest. We played horrendous. Football. The goals came from like one piece of brilliance from Rashford and a cross, an own goal. Like, that was it. That's all we did in the game. We did nothing else in the game. Like, this team is poor. These tactics are poor. Ollie is a poor manager. And whoever thinks he's not a poor manager is losing their head. He is a poor manager. Very poor manager. And we need to really reconsider what we're going to do in the future. Because we need to say, as Man United fans, can we be having this type of football? Brighton outplaying us. If that's our first 11 on the pitch, that's officially our first 11 on the pitch, and we're playing like that against Brighton. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous football. It's poor coaching. And Brighton are not even top 10 team and they outdid us. So what does that say? What's that saying about Ollie's coaching? He's just a fluky manager, a lucky fluky manager. They should have beat us. Easy. Easy should have beat us. He's walking off the pitch with Bruno Fernandes and he thinks he's a big man. He's not a big man. Hands in his pockets. Why is he always sitting on the bench? Why is he looking at the screen all the time? Why is he not standing there motivating the players? Because he's not a motivator. What does he say at halftime? What does he do at halftime? Could you imagine Ollie's team talk at halftime? Okay, guys, we're playing very well. Just keep playing, keep passing to each other, trust each other. Just some dumb, non-motivational speech at halftime to give the players, make the players feel even worse than they already did. These players have come here and got worse. Bruno Fernandes is worse. Bruno Fernandes is worse than he was at Porto. He's worse. He's supposed to come to Man United and get better, but he's worse. Like, this will not make players want to come to us. Sancho must be, if you watch this game, because I don't think he is, because Dortmund are playing as I speak. And, you know, at the end of the day, why would he leave when he's got Haaland, Bellingham, Brandt, Reina, Witsel? Why would you leave when you got this type of quality around? When you got a proper coach who knows how to coach a team, and knows how to develop a team, who knows how to make a team play and better football and collective football. Why would he go? Why would he go? Like, you know, of course he's happy to stay. Either way, he's happy. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I'm saying? That bigger club will just come in anyway next season and snap him up. Trust me. Like, that game individually, we was poor. Greenwood played well. Rashford was poor except for the goal. The goal was amazing. Amazing play by Rashford for the goal. Amazing. Like I was saying, what does Rashford do? Like, but he did that. So he shut me up. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he does nothing else. His in-game play is poor. Everything he does is poor. Yeah, he did a piece of brilliance. And that was good. No doubt that was good. But what else does he do? Doesn't do a lot. Not for me. Doesn't do a lot for me. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you got like Bruno playing absolutely horrendous. Pogba shouldn't have started. I don't know what Ollie's trying to do, play Pogba when Van der Beek's there. It's like you bought Van der Beek for nothing. It's like you bought Van der Beek for these moments there. When someone's not fit, you play Van der Beek. That's what you do. You could bring on Pogba last 30 and then he could have done a thing and we could have won the game. But your decisions are really messing us up, Ollie. Your decisions are messing our club up. Your decisions are killing our club. Believe me. Like people, all this board talk, this is the board, this is the board. This is the board. No, it's not the board. It's not the board. It's Ollie. It's Ollie. It's Ollie. The board has some part to blame. But these players should be able to do way better than what they're doing. That's on Ollie. Like, look at Brighton's players. Like, look what they're doing. And look at our players. And look what we're doing. That's just all about coaching. Like, I'm sick and tired of board being mentioned. I'm sick of it because he's always going to be there. They're always going to be there. Woodward's going to be there. Glacer's going to be there. So we need to focus on the coaching. Because them men are always going to be there. Unless someone tables 4 billion. And that ain't happening. That ain't happening. 4 billion is too much money to buy a football club. Even Manchester United. Only some crazy billionaires are going to do that. And there's only probably about 30 or 40 of them in the world. So I doubt that will happen. I'm not even sure there's that many. So, you know, we're stuck with that. But we're not stuck with the manager. We can change the manager. The manager was not the criteria that we needed to push forward and win the title. He was not. When Ed Woodward selected him, he said he'll wait to the end of the season. If he would have waited to the end of the season, he wouldn't be here. That's how deep it is. So that's how wrong it is that he's here. Because if Edward would have just waited another month or two, he would never have been our manager. But, and then everyone's like, back Ollie, he knows what he's doing. He's done this, done nothing. Bought Wan-Bissaka 50 million for slide tackles. Harry Maguire is okay, but he's not 80 million. He's 40 million player. It's half the price. It's not maybe just 40. He's touching 40. Maybe 35 to 40 million. That's the maximum Harry Maguire is. No way is he 80. Like, no way. You know, Bruno Fernandes. He needs to learn how to control Bruno Fernandes' game because it's all over the shop at the moment. Pogba's got worse. Martial has got a little bit better, but he hasn't played well since the start of the new season. 2 games he played basic. He's everything is off. Everything is off for Martial right now. Like,
When a striker gets like this is when you need to make a change. This is when you need to say, okay, what's going on? Like, you need to let man sit on the bench and think about what he's doing. But Ollie's not a man to do that. Ollie's not the manager to do that. He's not that type of guy. Ollie's not that type of guy to make a guy sit on the bench and say, look, this is what's happening. He's not that type of guy to do that. So, you know, that's what we're dealing with at Manchester United right now. We're dealing with a manager who hasn't got no leadership skills. We're dealing with a manager who doesn't get off the bench. And he loves the bench. He spent all that time on the bench. He's like a home from home. Honestly. It's just a really disappointing performance for Man United. Yeah, we got the results. Yeah, I'm happy, but I'm just like, it's like, it's better if we just, like, I don't know. It's just better that he's not here. That's what's better. For Man United, ultimately, what's better for Man United, ultimately, is that him not being here. That's the ultimate goal, in my eyes. I want us to do well and I want us to win, but it's fake when he's here. When he's here, we're not winning. We're not really winning. Do you know what I mean? We're not winning. We're losing semi-finals 3 times in a row. That's what we're doing. Anyway, I'm just disappointed. It's 3-2 to Man United. Lucky result. Lucky result. I mean, that guy hit the post, the bar, and the other post. And they missed some guilt. Like, they had chance after chance after chance. Why did Bailey not play? Why is Lindelof there? The loyalty. He's too loyal to his players. He's too loyal to certain men. He's loyal. He never takes off Bruno. Never takes him off. Never takes off Bruno. Bruno always stays on the pitch. Yeah, he scores a penalty. And yeah, that's good for my dream team. But he's always there. Martial should have been off after 70 minutes. I would have put Greenwood up front, Lingard and Rashford. Martial was shocking. He's never going to score today. Never going to score today. Like, never going to score a goal today. Like, we just have to be honest about ourselves. I'm taking Martial out my dream team. I'm taking him out. I don't think he's going to get goals. Like, I'm being honest. I don't know if it's... I was thinking about it and I was thinking, like, why when he's in the box, he doesn't try to go for goal? Because if you look at all the best strikers, when they're in the box, they go for goal. Martial, he's always trying to do a flick or a pass or a back heel or a dribble. Shoot. This is all I'm saying. This is the difference between 20-goal man, a 25-goal man, between a 30 to 35-goal man in the whole season, not in the league. In the season, because Martial is looking like a 20 to 25-goal man in the season. Like, he'll go on a run of form, get a couple goals here, a couple goals there, then go barren again for 2-3 games. We need a man who needs to go score, play 10 games and he's scoring in 8 of them. That's what we need. We need that certified. And I'm not saying I don't like Martial, because I do. But in my opinion, I think we should buy Rashford, put Martial on the left. I think Greenwood should play up front. I do. I think Greenwood should play up front. I think. Oh, my camera's going all dark. Yeah. Oh, let me just change the angle slightly. Yeah, I think that, like, should put Martial on the left, Greenwood up front. Honestly, because put Rashford on the right. You can swap round. You can swap them all round and stuff. This, like, you don't have to play them all in the same similar position or always keep Martial there, because you can move him. Change the dynamics. You know, our pattern of play is so shocking. Pogba, Bruno, if you watch Bruno today in the game, he was moving all the way over to the left, like all the way over to the right. To me, it's because he has no confidence. Like, Bruno doesn't have any confidence right now. He's only scoring penalties. He's not scoring goals outside of penalties. Like, he's not. That's worrying. Like, he's a goal scorer. Like, he hasn't. I can't remember the last time he scored in open play. I just can't. I know he's maybe been not that too long ago. I think I can remember a goal against Brighton when he scored a volley, but after that, I think he's maybe scored one more in open play, and that's it. That's not good enough. Pogba doesn't look good at the moment. I don't know if it's fitness or it's just confidence, but the whole team doesn't look confident at the moment. I think personally, the team has been like, I don't think the team respects Ollie. I don't think Ollie has the respect of the team. I think Ollie's looked at like a friend, a nice guy, but he's not looked like as a manager who has respect, because the players don't really. I think they don't hear Ollie stick it on them. Like certain things should be said to Rashford, certain things should be said to Martial. I think some things are said more to Greenwood and Fred and Bailey. Greenwood, Fred, and Bailey, like I probably get it in the neck for things, and but Rashford wouldn't. Ollie's probably scared of Martial. Like Fernandez doesn't get told to like stay in a certain position because that's where he'll find the ball. If he keeps going to the left, going to the right, then we can't have a consistency of play. If you watch Brighton how they played, right, it's quite simple. All their players knew where their players was going to be. That's why they could pass to each other. Like the reason why that guy they kept crossing, and then on the back post there was always space because he was always going to stay out wide and come in. They knew that. They knew their positions on the pitch. The midfield was literally, they knew when they come back, someone was there. No one was going too much in the box. They knew where they were. Everyone knew where each other was and is. And they proved that with the way they played against us. And they're just basic ballers. They're no one special. There's no one special in that team. Every player that we have is better than every player that they have. But they play better than us. That's down to the coaching. Like, it's down to instruction. It's down to man management. It's down to your intent as a manager to get your message across. How strong is Ollie getting his message across to the players? I don't think he's getting it off that strong, to be honest with you. I think he's very soft and weak and feeble. That's why he's always sitting on the bench, because he's scared to shout at them, because he only shout at Greenwood, or because he's a young kid, or Fred maybe, or I think only Greenwood. Like, he just tries to make himself feel like a man when he's shouting at Greenwood. You've all had managers like that, like in real life. So it's nothing different. We all have managers that are not really serious, but they think they are. We've all had that, and that's just Ollie in the football realms. So we need to just like realize that football's not this like superior realm where the people aren't human beings, because they are human beings, and there's all different type of human beings, and Ollie's a certain type of human being that shouldn't be a manager. He just shouldn't. And he's a lucky guy, but his luck is running out. You can see the way we're playing and everything. It's just not good. Our next game, I think it's Tottenham. That could be an L. We could be holding another L. If Mourinho, I think imagine Kane and Son do a madness against us, like a Mourinho bodies us 4-0 or something. Ollie could be gone. Nah, he won't be gone. But if he gets to 6 games, if we don't win our next 4 games, I think he'll be sacked. I'm just looking forward to him being sacked. That's all I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to him getting sacked, so we can get a proper manager. And I will only get excited if we get the right manager. I don't want him to get sacked and we get another rubbish manager. I want to get a good manager. We've had poor managers. Moyes, poor. Louis van Gaal was a good manager, but he was out of his time. The football had passed his time. Mourinho, his tactics and man management didn't suit Manchester United and Man United fans, and the way he operates. He can't operate at a big club because he needs to be the biggest person in the club, and he can't. He went to Man United and Real Madrid, and he can't. Mourinho can't go to a big club, and because it needs to be about what he wants. And big clubs have history, and they have legacies and stuff, and they have certain ways of doing things. And Mourinho can't get down with things if it's not the way he likes to do things. So it wasn't the right fit. And then you got Ollie, who's an inept manager and an inept coach, and he's only there because he scored a goal in the last minute in the Champions League final. So that shouldn't be the criteria for being a manager of Manchester United, because at Mulder he didn't win anything for 4 years. The last 5 years that he was there, he didn't win a trophy. He didn't do anything really. He hasn't played Champions League football until we came here. He doesn't know about tactics, and he went to Cardiff and failed in the Premier League. Like, he shouldn't be Man United manager. And players like Greenwood, Martial, Rashford, Pogba, Bruno, Van der Beek will not get better under Ollie. And Martial, you really think that Martial's got better under Ollie? You really think Ollie's coaching him or whatever? Like, if you don't respect a guy, you won't listen to him. This is what I'm saying about Ollie. There's no respect. There's no respect. Anyway, I'm moving on. We'll see what happens in the next game, and we see if we sign anyone, because I don't know what's going to happen with that. And if we do, even if we do or we don't, I'm still not going to get excited because Ollie's still going to be the manager. So for me, it doesn't make any difference. It don't make any difference. I'm Tactical Red and I'm out.